Hello everyone, Namaskara and welcome back to my channel. I'm all for technology that keeps us connected, but this addictive behavior of mine has gotten onto me so much recently that I felt the need to address this as soon as possible before I turn a nomophobic. Yes, nomophobia is the fear of being unable to use your phone in general, or just the fear of being unable to use your phone because you have a bad signal or a weak battery, etc. So, here I am sharing my problems with my digital diet and what practical solutions I have in place to detox from it. So, if you're like me, hooked onto some kind of digital diet always, jump on in and let's get rolling to see how we can detox this together. This sickness doesn't have to be with women who are actually pregnant, but with people who are obsessed with phones like me, I think. The first thing I do as soon as I get up in the morning is turn on my Wi-Fi and check my phone. So once that happens, all the notifications start popping up and then there's no looking back. Of course, I'm seeing all the updates on my WhatsApp and then my social media, and I'm just trying to overload my brain with all the unnecessary information or just plain negative stuff at this point. I thought all of this was just deterring my brain first thing in the morning. Here I am drinking tea and looking at my phone. Then I move on to my breakfast and I'm still at my phone, and it's non-stop. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know why I do it, even after telling myself a million times not to. So my plan to detox from this was to schedule my morning well in advance. I've always been a planner, but with a son, I don't really plan anything for my mornings. So I want to start planning my mornings so that I will have lesser distractions. This will help me get my work done really fast, and of course I have more time to do other things in the day. Also, my plan is to not enable the Wi-Fi as soon as I get up. Of course, this requires determination, but if I do this, I know it will help me not to get diverted or distracted first thing in the morning, and also help me stay positive. Who remembers this ad? Man, this is so nostalgic, and the tagline was wherever you go, our network follows. And in my case, it's becoming true because I'm carrying the phone to the remotest of places in my house. In my case, the restroom here. I honestly don't even get a good signal there, but it seems like I need it. The constant need to be hooked onto my phone while eating, cooking, working, or even doing chores of any kind. This was definitely not helping with my productivity. The number of hours I was wasting on my phone was unbelievable. The plan to detox from this was to disable my notifications. So if I don't see my notifications popping, I'm hoping my addictive usage will come down. Apparently, using phones have the same effect as taking drugs or using slot machines. Scary, right? Another plan is to treat my phone like a landline. Of course, this is going to be possible only when I'm at home. Putting the phone back in the exact same place every time, so the need to having it mobile is less. Crossing fingers that this detox plan will work. We all take our family for granted at times, and this generation of smartphones have made it even worse, I think. I must confess that I'm totally distracted with so many things on my phone while playing with my son, and I get immersed in some app or the other. Another bad habit I have is to keep reaching for my phone while watching a show or a movie at home. Let's say there's a boring scene, I immediately take my phone and my husband gets irritated. All of this has made me realize that I need to reclaim my time with my near and dear ones, whether it's my son, husband, parents, siblings, or even friends. I don't really look at my phone that much at social gatherings or parties because phubbing is a big no-no for me, but with family, I do take the lenience. My detox plan for this was to use an app called Blackout. I did download an app to tell me the hours of usage in a day, and the numbers were quite scary. Take a look. I was using my phone anywhere between 2.5 hours to 5 hours in a day. Moreover, I was now checking this app to check my statistics. So I decided to delete the app. And Blackout came handy here because all that the app does is to black out the phone for the number of hours specified. Here is a rundown of how it works. All you have to do is choose your start time. Here I'm choosing 1:24 because the current time on my phone is 1:23. And then I choose my finish time, which is 1:25. And then I get to choose the days that it needs to black out. If everything is black, it means it's going to blackout on all the days, but if I uncheck it, it means it's not going to work. So all I have to do then is confirm and then turn it on. So now I just wait for my blackout to happen. And this is what happens. It blocks me out till 1:25 in the afternoon. But with all this, you can still call people for emergencies. All it does is it will not allow you to use your apps on a regular basis until the time is over. I thought this was the simple and the most practical solution ever. Phones have become so dominant in our lives that it has taken over our everyday needs, whether it's a watch, camera, calendar, or even an alarm clock. These become another big reason for me to touch my phone. So the plan for me to detox from this was to replace this with all the good old things, just going back to days when we didn't depend on apps for everything. There's a saying that goes, health is like money, and we don't realize the value of it until it's gone. Just endless hours of time wasted in front of my phone, and this was definitely causing concerns with my health. Whether it's lower back pain or hunching on my back or just plain eyesight issues that seems to be resurfacing. The plan to detox from this was to give specific time for my phone. In my case, I'm writing down the time I should be picking up my phone each day and how long I'll be using it. Social media is the kind of work I've chosen, and it becomes impossible to not check the phone sometimes or even run away from it. So assigning specific times throughout the day hopefully will help me with all my health issues and control my habit. This was all of my digital diet and my detox plans. I am glad I'm in the era of the smartphone, but I'm sad that it's almost becoming like an organ in my body. Our generation has succumbed to being social online, but definitely not offline. I hope this video helped you guys in some ways, and let us all work together on minimizing the usage of the phone one day at a time. Life was definitely more simpler without smartphones, and I miss those times. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you all very soon in my next one.